Welcome to Talent Caravan. Crossing the country to display Canada's bright new performers, the stars of tomorrow. Brought to you by Frigidaire, advanced household appliances designed with you in mind. Frigidaire, built and backed by General Motors. And now, here's your host on Talent Caravan, George Murray.
Are we on the air? Mr. Bakey in the control room, are we on the air? If we're not, we better be. Anyway, on the air or not, welcome to Talent Caravan, coming to you tonight from the auditorium of Sydney Academy in Sydney, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Tonight, we've got 5 acts for you, and out of those 5 acts, we want you to choose one to send to Quebec City next week to be our guest, and then again in Quebec City on March the 10th for the semifinals. And also, incidentally, a little later on in the show, we're going to bring you the winner of our show in Ottawa last week. Now, to get on with the show, I'd like you to meet a young fella. Thank you very much, Max. And now I'd like you to meet a pert little miss from right here in Sydney. Her name is Diane Stephens, and she sings Big Daddy. Diane? Diane Stephens. Diane, you're on your home grounds here, aren't you?
Oh, yes, it's my school.
Uh-huh. How do you like it here?
Oh, it's wonderful.
They treat you all right? Have you got your gang here tonight?
Yeah.
That's where all the applause come from, eh? All those kids? Remember the last time we were talking? Again, when the show didn't get on the air, that you and Sandy McDonald, one of our winners from last year, were going to get together and sing?
Yes.
Have you done it?
Yes, we did so. We sang on TV. And
did you?
Sang to it.
Good. 2/3 of the McGuire sisters. Great. Nice having you on the show,
dear. Thank you very much.
We'll be back with our next contestant, Homer James. Now remember, do not vote for Homer because he's a winner and he'll appear on our semifinal show on March the 10th from Quebec City. But here to remind you how to vote for our first 5 acts is Max Quentin. Max.
Write the name of the artist that you like best on a postcard and send it to Talent Caravan, Box 2700, Terminal A, Toronto. It must be postmarked no later than Saturday midnight, February 27th. Now, here are the artists to vote for tonight. Bobby Rudderham, Frank Romeo, Diane Stephens. The Swing Low Quintet. Ivan Burgess. Send your vote tonight or tomorrow for one of these artists. Mail it to Talent Caravan, Box 2700, Toronto.
Well, see you next week from Quebec City. Until then, this is George Murray saying good night and goodbye from the heart of Cape Breton, Sydney, Nova Scotia. Bye-bye.
Talent Caravan has been brought to you by Frigidaire, advanced household appliances designed with you in mind. Frigidaire, built and backed by General Motors. Next week's program will be brought to you by the makers of Instant Jason Sanborn Coffee and Royal Instant Puddings.
Tabulation by National Trust. This has been a CBC mobile production from Sydney, Nova Scotia.